Hey guys, and welcome back to another tutorial video. And so, in this tutorial we'll be learning how to make an automatic chicken farm. Now, it's quite easy to build, and this will give you some cooked chicken, it'll give you some eggs and some feathers. So, all three item drops that you'll get from chickens. Now then, this can be very efficient depending on how many chickens you put in our top bit. I will explain that as we get to it. So, you will see a list of list materials that we need to build this, and you'll have also seen them in the description of this video. But for now, I just have all these. So, I do just have my pickaxe and shovel in case I go wrong or need to dig into the grass. Then I have my two tools. You could have these be wooden, you could just use your fist, but that'll take a lot longer. So, let's get things started. We're going to need a chest. We're going to need hoppers. We're going to need rails, power rails, and levers. And then we'll also go grab my car. So yeah, these are the things that we'll need to start off with. So, in the ground, just go pick 2 slots. Now go towards the front, okay? And by the way, also if you're seeing that we have scaffolding in here, we only have this scaffolding because if we need to get up there, which we probably will, then, well, it is a lot easier to get up. So, now, we're going to place a chest. And then in the back, we're going to destroy a block, or like behind each one, and place 2 hoppers. Crouch and make sure they do lead into your chest. Now, over these we'll put 2 rails. Then we'll count, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more rails. And then in this middle slot we will place power rails, but we will make sure that it makes a pattern like this. Now it has to make a pattern that looks just like that. So now, on either side, we're going to place levers, flick them on, put a hop minecart there, and that will go around all day long. So I have just turned that off for now. And I'm going to push it to this end so it's easy to start it again. But, well, this is just because we don't currently want this going round and round. Whilst, well, we are building. So, in here we will put these back. Then we are going to grab our smooth stone. We are also going to grab some slabs. So, we will be just 1 second with this. Yeah, as I say, you guys will have seen already a list of ingredients and materials that we will need to build this. So, over these, so we're going to go to this first block at the front. Place a slab on it, okay? No, that's a whole block. Go place a slab on it. Then we're going to go 1, 2, okay? We're going to do that on both sides, so it looks just like that. And then, well, then right here, on one side, we are going to extend out by 2, okay? So it should have that system. And then in this corner block, we'll have that. So that's how it should be looking at the minute. So basically, 8 blocks, a 2x4, and out of the 4, it's one of them is actually 5 instead of 4. So, now then, for this next stage, we are going to have to get up, which is why we have our scaffolding. Now, like I say, that isn't needed, but it is helpful. So, go crouch on the side of these blocks, we are going to line them. And we're going to do this with just some smooth stone. And now we are going to do this all the way around. I'm going to miss out the corner blocks because they're really not needed. Now that was a misplace. If you misplace it, you can just go mine it, go back up. Now I am going to just place these whilst I'm not storing it because it does also make things a little bit easier. So, we should see that we have like this sort of area now, okay? Now we're going to build these 2 walls that are on the front up by 1. Now on the shorter side, we'll also go fill all that up by 1. And then the corner block, that's going to go up. Okay? Now, along the longer side, we're going to go up on the 4 blocks. But we're going to miss out the 5th, which looks against the wall. But then on this side block that kind of just sticks out, we'll place another block. Okay. So now then. This is basically where chicken will roam around. Just run around all day long. So, next stage. We'll need a few different blocks for this. So, I will quickly grab these blocks. And so, now then. Against this one block, the one block that we missed out, place dispenser that has to look into that wall. Okay? Dispenser looks into that wall. Now, above the dispenser, we're going to crouch, like so. And place 2 hoppers facing down. So, 1, 2. Okay. Now, on this top hopper, we're going to place a block, which is just temporary. Then we're going to look forwards. And we're just going to do this on all 4 sides. Then, we will destroy the middle block. Okay. Now, we will jump down to just this wall. Crouch and fill like that first stick in. This is facing the front section. And we are just going to turn that into a staircase. Now then. One last time. We are going to build this up by 1 more. And extend that staircase down. So that it works perfectly. Now then. If you're wondering why we have that, it's because, well, we will need to get up there. So, there we go. Now, I'll explain what that's for very, very soon. So, now, we're going to place next to the dispenser a block. And behind it, we're going to place a few blocks. So, basically, behind it, we're going to place blocks just looking like this. Now then. Coming out of the side, we're going to place that. 1 block has to be there. Okay? So. Now, we are going to go up to this block. And on it, we are going to place a comparator that will look forwards. So, by look forwards, I mean that this area, I've got that isn't mine. Yeah, that looks forwards. Now then, we are going to left click it. We need that to be turned on. Okay. So now, coming out of that block, we're going to build out by 1 more. Then we're going to stand that and build out by 1 final one. Followed by, going to head back down to behind our dispenser. And we're going to extend this platform that's at the back out by 1, 2. And then we're going to do that just here as well. So here you should see that you have a 4 by 2. Then on this corner block that matches up with that, we're just going to place 1 single block. So, now then. We're going to place a temporary block now. So here's the back of that's our dispenser, as you can see. Yeah, we don't need that block in there. So we're going to miss 1 block and place a block. Just like that. Now looking into the block, we're going to place an observer. And going to destroy it. Now we make sure that the face looks away from the dispenser. Now then. Next to that, I'm going to place another piece of smooth stone. Followed by an observer that's going to look into the smooth stone. So, you should be able to see that this arrow that's on top points outwards, so away from the farm. This arrow that should be touching your dispenser should be pointing towards the dispenser. So, now, we are going to go and place in some redstone. So, we have the comparator. Coming out of that, we are going to place a repeater. Then, after that, we'll place redstone. Go down this mini staircase with redstone. And there we go. So, now we are going to need our sticky pistons. So I'll just quickly grab that. And on this block, we are going to place it. That is wrong placement. So this temporary block that's here, that can be destroyed. Should now be able to see its face. And there we go. So you should be able to see it, like this wooden area is touching this observer. So, now, here's where we are going to have to be very, very careful. Okay. So, we're going to clear our inventory of a few blocks. Grab our lava. And we will need some chickens very soon. So, we're going to head up. And we're going to look at this area. Now then, we are going to place our lava. So, here's the shorter end. Look forwards. Place our lava against that one block. Now, we are going to wait for this to flow just to make sure that we have placed this correctly. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Sorry, I placed this wrong. Along the long side, we place it there. Now, if you're wondering what was burning, yeah, do be warned that that's our scaffolding. It will burn. So you should be able to see that it looks just like this. That's fine. Even though this block is missing, that's fine. And so is this block. It's meant to be like that. So, now then, being very, very careful. As you can see, I'm crouching. We are going to walk along this side. Okay. Jump up our staircase that we made earlier. Okay. So, now this area is up to you. So in this section, we need chickens. So, you guys will have to use like either leads or boats or minecarts, however you wish to use this. But we get chicken in there. Now you could just have one chicken in there, but you could have 1,000 chickens in there. The more chickens you have, then the more efficient it would be. But do be warned, if you do have 1,000 chickens in there, you will start to get a bit of lag. So I would advise to have around 60 to 70. But that's just me. That means that this farm is very, very efficient. So I'm going to play 64 because that is one stack. Now you guys will have to lure all these in. You could just lure 2 in and feed them. Because this farm will work with just 1 chicken in this top area. But it won't be very fast and very efficient. So you could technically have 2 chickens, then keep on breeding them and get more and more and more. And then eventually you'll have a very, very efficient farm. But for now, I am just going to, well, get a load of chickens just to spawn very, 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 very quickly. So there's 64 chickens that you do not want to fall in there. That would be bad. So now we're going to walk down our staircase. Here we go. We are going to flick this lever on. And we are going to flick this lever on. Basically, we want these power arrows to be turned on. Then, we are going to walk into this corner block, dig down. We're going to push the minecart. And then we're going to fill up the dirt that we just destroyed. So, this is our output chest. We should see the chickens. We'll start going into here. And yeah, do be careful with wood around this because it does use lava. You do not want that to, well, all burn up. And that is your farm complete. So now, I am just going to quickly hop over to creative. So this is your farm 100% complete. But now I'm going to show you how it works. Just because obviously at the minute you can see that it isn't working at all. So, I'm just going to grab some eggs. And we're going to fill our hotbar with eggs. So, chickens that are up there lay eggs, which then fall into here. Okay? Basically, you'll see that we are getting baby chickens. Well, our chicken count will keep on going up. And yeah, so we do need to put that on a free tick. I did forget about that, sorry. So we will fill this as if this is like if we had a lot of chickens in here, then they'll be laying constant eggs. And you can see that we have a baby chicken. Okay? And so there we go. That is the wrong thing. So you can see that we do get chickens here, okay? Now then, watch what happens to an adult chicken. Because you do have to wait for these chickens to grow up, but the amount of chickens you'll get down here, it's no match. So a chicken stood here, grows up. Okay? So we are just going to place a few. And now, when we look in our output chest, you'll see we have feathers and cooked chicken. Now, the eggs come with these naturally grown up. Now, if you're wondering why I did that, and it isn't currently getting some. At first, for about 5 to 10 minutes, you'll see that you have 0 chicken. But after that, you will have a flow of chicken. Basically, that's because it will dispense out these little guys, but they're still babies. But by the time these guys are ready to grow up and become adults, more will have dispensed and then be babies again. And the cycle goes. So there'll be like 5 to 10 minutes, no chicken. And then you have chicken, and that flow of chicken won't stop. That flow of chicken will carry on going forever. And so, this is a chicken farm successfully complete. So, we can destroy all the bamboo that we've placed, because that isn't needed. And there we go. Now, I would advise that you be very, very careful with this. And that if ever you want to go up here to add more chickens, it might be a good idea for you to take the lava away. Then for you to go round. Yeah, you see we've got a lot of chickens down there already. Place your chickens. And then obviously place your lava back where it was. This is because if I am a player and I fall here and I die, you will lose all your loot. Like, all of your loot will be deleted from the game. Because it's lava. Unless you have netherite gear. So, do be warned of that. But other than that, you now have a working chicken farm. Now, you will have unlimited chickens, unlimited eggs, and last, but definitely not least, unlimited feathers. Which means that you have unlimited eggs, which you could throw more eggs into here. I accidentally destroyed that. Guys, do not destroy that. You can see just what happens if you destroy part of your farm. And then you will have a stampede of them all swarming towards your farm. Now, do be warned, do not destroy anything because that will make it less efficient. And you will have a stampede. Now your farm will still work, but not as efficient, so you'll have to get more chickens up there. And yes, they do shoot out like a cannon, as you can see. So, now I have a chicken farm. The food is the cooked chicken. You can make unlimited like rockets if that's what you wanted. No, sorry, arrows, that's what you wanted. And, well, you can have unlimited eggs. So you could throw it at another player, you could make a mini game. Or you could throw them all back in the top to get more chickens up here. Ultimately, get more chickens down there. So, congratulations if you managed to get this far. It means that you now have a working chicken farm in your Minecraft world. Now, I advise that you do not let any chickens out because they do launch everywhere. Just like you can see here. And now, because how they dispense, you do have some time. But just as a quick thing, if you do get any eggs and you want to throw them, you just throw them like this. And you'll see that we get more chickens. And so for a survival world, this is a great idea. And now this is a great like starting farm because it really doesn't use a lot. Like this smooth stone could be cobblestone if that's all you have. Could be anything except from wood. Observers are not hard to make. I accidentally just destroyed my farm. Guys, don't do that. Observers are not too hard to make. And... oh, yeah, that's fine. And a comparator isn't too hard. Like, that's fairly easy. A, repeater's easy. Hardest part is probably the iron. But you need, like, 20 iron for this entire thing. It's really not a lot. Within, like, 10 minutes of your Minecraft world, you can have enough resources to be able to build this and have unlimited food for the rest of your time. So, thank you everybody for watching. And, well, goodbye.